can never do it like I. When you see man pull up and slide, man stepped in the room with legends, Rio and Steve, you know it's a vibe. Check the podcast, what you wanna know? Don't ask me, go and ask Joe. If you're talking Premier League, he's on the front line and I gotta go. It's a vibe with five, and you already know what it is. It's a vibe with five, and you already know what it is. Vibe with five, and you already know what it is. It's a vibe with five, and you already know this.
We are back for a special section of Vibe with Five where we have to bring Mr. Rio Ferdinand to the stand because...
Don't sound serious.
No, it's very serious. You know, there's some serious accusations and people are asking for you to come off social media for the rest of the season for claiming that Phil Foden is world-class and Bukayo Saka isn't. Now, we've had to bring in a judge, someone who's neutral, Judge 360, off screen as usual.
He's back.
He's back. He was there last time.
You better come correct.
Yeah, because some serious allegations, Rio, man.
Can we just clarify one thing? Yeah,
Your Honour, objection.
Can we just clarify before we start?
Let the defendant speak. Let him speak.
You're saying that I have said that Phil Foden is world class. Can you just get that quote up?
Wait.
Get the video footage.
We'll get the quotes up.
Mr. Ferdinand, it's the second time you're in my court. You don't learn. Huh? You never learn.
I don't actually know how this has been brought to court. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I know exactly how it's been brought to court. Because the individual taking notes got it wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
We've got videos from not just myself. Can we please play the Robbie Lyle video, please?
The hell's Robbie got to do with it?
Yeah.
It's Arsenal, isn't it? It's Arsenal. All things Arsenal. Robbie thinks he's got a voice.
But here's the thing, like you're saying he claimed it.
Wait.
You don't need to bring Robbie in. You just go.
Objection. Let counsel speak.
Hey Rio, it's Robbie. I don't like the way you're dissing the Starboy. Now listen, if Phil Foden is world class, so is Bukayo Saka. I like both players.
Pause.
Foden's are
Pause it.
Wait.
Pause it. Oh, wait. Look, he sets his stall out. If Phil Foden is world class, which he didn't say,
can you wait?
No, it's important. Then Saka has to be. 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. That's how it works.
We ain't finished yet, Steve. Hold on.
Counsel, come on.
Arsenal.
Present your evidence, counsel.
And your point when you talk about him not doing it in the Champions League, of course he's just entered the Champions League and he started off very well. But why didn't you take into account international level? Because that can also give us a real indicator. Who's been better for England? Saka or Foden? Right? Saka has not just been good for England, he's been one of England's best players. He's been one of England's main players. Hasn't he won an award for being England's best player?
I'll get the gist. No, wait.
There's a Man United agenda, he's saying.
Wait, he's a Man United agenda. I'm supporting a Man City player. There can't be a Man United agenda here.
Is he still talking?
Yeah, exactly. Get that waffle off.
Hold on.
1 minute. Let me just go through a couple of these points, yeah? He said there's a Man United agenda. I'm talking about an Arsenal player and a Man City player. Two of the clubs that I didn't like at all when I played, right? So that agenda's gone out the window.
You should address the judge, not
right?
me.
I'm addressing you as well, because you're the instigator and the judge.
You're the man who's brought
The judge is just listing order. One person at a time. One person at a time.
Objection.
Wait, the next point he made about, international, and he's been the player of the year. That's great. You can be player of the year. No disrespect, but we're talking about that's one of the things that makes him world class. Well, are we talking that one of the past winners was Adam Lallana, great player, but wouldn't be considered world class because he's been player of the year. Calvin Phillips won it. Is we consider him to be world class? Are we saying he's world class?
Objection.
I'm just saying.
You're misquoting.
I'm saying to use the England Player of the Year as one of your arguments as to why you should be considered world class doesn't stack up.
Objection.
Hold on, counsel. Calm down. Rio, first and foremost, please, can you clarify to us what is your how do you describe a world class player? What is your opinion? What is a world class player? So we can understand where.
Let me just go back to one point. I don't even know how we're here because I never for one ever.
We're here because of you.
I never ever for once said. So you might need to start watching and listening.
That's not what the outlet said.
Are you listening? Or are you just flicking through it?
Mr. Ferdinand, can you please give us your description?
Just listen. I would like you to play the TNT clip, right? Because the quotes I got down here that I said, you have to look at Phil Foden as world class. I didn't say that. And the word Phil Foden and world class didn't come out my mouth.
Objection.
Never came out my mouth.
Hold on, counsel.
He's running away.
Counsel,
He's running
hold
away
on.
from his
Oh, yeah.
implication.
Hold on, counsel.
Have you watched the clip?
I've watched the clip.
you couldn't have. You wouldn't be sat here if
I've
you
been
watched the clip.
presented with all the evidence. I just want to know first and foremost.
You saw written down quotes.
Okay, hold on. I watched the
Judge,
clip.
is he going to give us a description of world class?
Hold on, counsel. I watched the clip with you, Laura Woods, and
Yeah,
Jolien
go on.
Lescott. So please
What do you
respect
take-
my
What do
integrity.
you take out of that?
Huh? I took out of that you were implying that Phil Foden was a
He
world-class
has
player.
to be considered.
Okay,
Objection! We're not having implications and implying. That's not right.
Can you
Implying
confirm?
is not
Can you
evidence.
confirm? Do you believe Phil Foden's a world-class
The
player?
quotes and the reasonings to why I'm here is Rio saying Phil Foden is world class and Saka isn't. I didn't say that.
So are you clarifying now? Phil Foden is not world-class.
Let me talk to you.
Okay.
So no. Let me just say what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just saying.
You're saying a
Phil
lot.
Foden, yeah, has to be considered for world class before Saka right now.
By who?
Based
you.
on if you're basing it
By
on
who though? You?
I was the one talking, so it's based on me.
Okay,
yeah?
so based on you.
Right. So I'm saying, by the way, Saka, and I've said it, and you can go and get my quotes, and I'm actually noticing that you haven't got any of my quotes supporting Saka.
We're
and
gonna
saying
get to
how,
that. We're
saying
gonna
how
get to
great
that.
he is. Wait.
We have
So,
it on paperwork.
Right.
The
Wait.
paperwork
Wait.
addresses a lot.
Can I just speak on behalf of my client, please?
Go on.
The paperwork that you've got was assembled by Joel, who we know is a liar.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
therefore, we are not taking
And does not
this
spit
word.
facts.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hold on, I'll be the judge.
paperwork that's in front of you.
I'll rule over
Right.
this.
Is
Over
wrong.
all
Saka
evidence.
this year has been phenomenal in the Champions League in terms
And
of
in the
stats.
league.
In terms of stats, yeah, he's done well, right? Phil Foden has played Champions League football for I think 6 years, and when we're talking about world-class players, a good spell in say for the most elite competition on earth, which is Champions League football, in my opinion, doesn't equate to being considered world-class. He's doing remarkably well. He's the last 2 years, especially at Arsenal, his stats are off the charts, doing what is unbelievable. But you have to take into consideration, yes, time, yes, stats,
Yes.
eye test, performance, and what competition you're in.
Yeah.
Right. So on that basis, that's why I say I think Saka is still just below the world-class level.
But hold on.
That's what I'm
Objection.
saying.
Can we get to the point where
Hold on.
you ask
I wanna-
the defendant
Yes.
what is
Why?
world class?
Yes. No,
is
we're
he
not working
asking
together.
questions for you?
Because-
It's half term. I'm frustrated. I shouldn't be here. I'm trying to take time, but I need to ask you
I don't
because
recognise
you're
the
not
authority in this court. I'm
you're
gonna
not
go with
answering my questions.
What is
I've
the
asked you two
definition of
questions.
world class?
Yes.
World class.
Right. The world class,
Steve.
like love, cannot be defined. You just have to feel it.
Yeah, that's my feelings. It's like when
That's
you look
it.
at someone and you go, you know what he's doing, I don't really see anyone doing that.
So that's how you feel about
like,
Foden.
for instance, when you get Phil Foden in the number 8-10 slot and he turns and faces defenders, there ain't anyone in world football who I see does it as clean and as potent as him. Turns, slots someone. I don't see it, especially the last. The first part of the season when Haaland and De Bruyne weren't there, in that number 8-10 slot there, where the likes of Odegaard plays, the likes of Kevin De Bruyne play at times, the likes of Havertz plays for Arsenal. There ain't no one, even Kevin De Bruyne doesn't turn the way that Foden does in those areas, in the tight pockets, and you can go to Man City and say, who is the person that turns the best and owns that area the best since David Silva?
So-
and they'd all go, Philip Foden.
Okay, hold on.
Guys, can you let us know in the comments if Rio sounds guilty or
I'm
not?
telling you.
Real. So
Can I have a moment to just cross-examine my witness, please?
go. Hey, hold on. Steve,
minute.
Hey,
I want
you should-
give it a minute, Steve. Steve, 1 second. I just want to follow up on what Rio said. Yeah. So let me just get this clear. So you are calling Phil Foden. I don't know if you're calling him world class because you refuse to answer the question. But so you're saying based
haven't
off
said he's world class
based off
yet.
turning in the pocket and dribbling, that equals world class.
And impacting big games as well, by the way. And impacting big games. Liverpool buried them a few times.
But-
yeah. Hold on, whoa.
I'm not saying anything. Hey, I'm the judge first and foremost.
Champions League semi-finals. I think he dispatched. I think he scored. Yeah.
Can I now cross-examine my witness?
Again-
Because we'll
again
write this
two.
up real quick.
No, he has scored.
Right,
He has
listen.
scored.
Right, so a couple of
semi-finals
questions.
he scored
Don't
Champions
worry about
League.
it.
PSG.
No, you need this.
No,
right?
we don't
So,
know yet.
2 questions. Is Vinicius Junior world class?
Yes.
Is Mo Salah world class?
Yes.
Is Bukayo Saka on their level?
No.
No further questions.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Steve.
Not yet.
First of
he
all,
will be. I think
first of
he
all-
can get there.
Okay.
I would like to read.
Hold on.
I've
Let
got-
counsel speak.
Yeah, I've got my.
We are done here. We're done.
Let
Point
counsel
proven.
speak.
Let's go.
Counsel, go on.
Can you clip that bit out? Because that's quite a good bit.
So I've got here a few quotes, tweets from fans who are upset.
Why
some of your
bringing the
comments.
cheap?
Hold on, wait.
What's that got-
Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans.
They're not all Arsenal fans. Harry
course they
Pinero and Cams were on the show saying that you had a stinker.
Wait.
Were they not?
Wait.
Can I read?
Wait. Can I say something?
You're not giving him a
Harry
chance.
Pinero and Cams, yeah? Right? They are going off the quotes that you put down,
I didn't put down those quotes.
saying that I said Phil Foden is world class and Bukayo Saka isn't.
Real.
Same as Robbie. He said it himself, Robbie. If he's saying Foden's world class and Saka is, I can't have that. I never said Phil Foden's world class.
Right, before
being gaslit,
I
Rio,
address
that's
the
right.
tweets-
Gaslighting.
before I address the tweets, right? I'm
calling HR
Before
right
I
now.
address the tweets, right? Harry and Cams saw the game.
But not the quotes.
That's
They
their
read the
that's
quotes.
their problem.
They read the
Right.
quotes.
So first of all, that wasn't me.
That you wrote down.
No. I didn't write those quotes down.
This entire quote is a
All
sham.
The quotes are here, bruv. Look,
The tweets.
you have to look
Saka
at Phil.
has big goals against all the big six. Started for England in the World Cup and Euros. By 22 years old, he has the most joint goal average, goal assists in the Champions League this year. By Rio Ferdinand's logic, he'll be world class in May. Saka might have an argument for the most underrated player in the league. You have the likes of Ferdinand saying he's not world class, but then calling Foden world class an hour
Being gaslit.
later.
Didn't do that. Erroneous.
How do you
What are
reply
you
to that?
talking
Mr.
about?
Ferdinand?
Like?
How do
What
you
are talking
reply?
about? I'm saying, look, you look at the players like we just mentioned. What Vinicius has done and what Mo Salah has done has been over a period of time. You can't tell me that after a year or 2 years that you're going to consider somebody, unless you're talking generational talents, like a Jude Bellingham. It's different. You put them in a different stratosphere alone and box them up over there. You got to do stuff over a period of time. We're in an era now where people are going, oh, he's world class after one good season. Toto Schillaci has a great World Cup top goal scorer, never
Rio.
considered world class.
Would you say that Phil Foden has been a massive contributor to Man City's 5 Premier League titles that he's won?
I reckon minimum 3 of them. 100%. 100%. The kid,
Massive contributor.
The kid,
Contributor
The keyword is
or
the
massive?
contributor.
the kid plays his part, mate.
Yeah.
He plays an integral
We
role.
can find all players that do play their role,
Who, like who?
right? But
Like
I'm
who?
asking you.
Go on, then like who
Has
then?
he? Wait, hang on.
In your title winning teams, Ji-sung Park, he played a part. He played a role. That's what he means. Players who've played a role. But we're saying, has he played a massive role? That's
Has
all
he
he's
played
asking.
a massive
role.
Listen, bruv.
Like, you take him out of the team,
when you're
things
scoring,
change.
Yes or no?
when you're scoring in Champions League semi-finals, when you're going on the pitch playing against a potential rival to win the Champions League in PSG with Messi, with Neymar, with Mbappe, and you're standing out in those type of games, prestige games, I will consider you
How often
somebody
does
to
he
be at the
stand
table.
out in those type
Hold
of
on,
games?
hold on.
Because-
He's played in them though.
Yeah.
Saka hasn't.
Yes, that's not his fault though.
But that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, that's why I can't consider him to be world
Hold on,
class
hold on,
yet.
hold on,
He's
hold
not
on.
playing in
Your
them
points,
positions.
Rio.
Hold on.
In the biggest standards.
Rio, hold on. Joe, hold on. I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a follow-up question. I'm glad you said that.
Follow-up.
Okay, thank you.
Can I
That's
just
the
put
last
on the
time you
record that
corrected
we're
me.
here over quotes he didn't say.
Hold on, Steve,
This entire argument.
hold on.
Yeah.
Steve,
This is what I'm
Steve,
saying.
hold
You
on,
man are
hold on, Rio, hold on.
You lot are mad.
Hold on. I just want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Right, we'll be bringing a case against
So
you for incorrectly bringing this case to you.
Out of what you just said, yeah, I just want to ask another question. Bukayo Saka internationally.
Also,
Hold on,
Foden
Rio.
with a
I
mad
haven't-
hat-trick against United as well.
I haven't asked the question yet.
Go on.
Internationally, Bukayo Saka, would you say this was in a losing effort, but he can't control
Losing what
goalkeepers
effort?
against France, who went to the finals, who were contenders, as you said. PSG were contenders for the Champions League. France were contenders for the World Cup. Bukayo Saka was arguably England's best player that day,
Low bar.
terrorising that right-hand side. So in that same metric, Bukayo Saka has impacted those big games against big oppositions who were contenders.
Did you say they lost that game?
Yes,
Okay.
he can't control that.
Okay, just wanted to
can't-
clarify that point.
So if you
I've done
lose a
really
game,
well. I've
you're
done
not
really
world-class.
well. So your point is, and the basis of that argument is, when you've done really well individually and you was really, really good, but you went out, that could be a really good bar to say that you're like
So
world class.
impacting games against the top sides because,
losing.
because you can't control
You can't-
goalkeepers.
listen, we
you can't
win and
control
lose together,
centre
bro.
backs.
We win and
you
lose
can't-
together in this game.
So you're saying basically,
We win and
if
lose
you
together.
win, that puts you in a world class bracket. If you've had a good game against the top side.
But winning is part of it. Yes, winning is part. You can't say to me, okay, Matt Letizia is world class. because he plays really well at Southampton. He didn't win anything. Didn't go forward, yeah? Not that he didn't win anything, but he wasn't part of a winning team there.
Okay.
Saka isn't either at the moment.
Won the FA Cup, didn't
So
he?
nobody at Arsenal now can be considered world class purely on the metric because they haven't.
No. I said it's
I'm
it's one of the variables.
asking you.
No. Because with world class, yeah, it isn't an absolute stamp on the wall that goes, that's what world class means exactly, and everyone's going to be along the same lines and aligned to that standard there. It isn't. We could all sit here, right, and go, what's world class, and we'll have 4 different answers. That's why it's not a straight yes or no question. And just so you know, yeah, by the way, I'm here. I accepted this court case, yeah, but I actually didn't say Phil Foden is world class and Saka isn't. I didn't say that.
I would like to read.
Let me just
your
finish.
quotes.
Wait. Don't read them. Play them. Because it's different to what's written down.
Let me read and then
no,
play
don't read it because it's not true.
That's not. We don't know that
but
yet.
that's that transcript that you read.
Let me read.
Okay, he's going to cook himself in.
Let me
He wants to
read
read
and
out
play
what
it.
he wrote and wrote wrong.
All right. Rio's comments on Foden, featuring Laura Woods and Julian Lescott. You have to look at Phil Foden as world class for what he does for his team. His importance for the team with assists, with goals, with the rhythm of the game, especially this season. He's got to be in the conversation or nearing that at least.
The last bit is the correct bit. I said he's got to be in the conversation or nearing that at least. Right. What is wrong with those comments? Tell me.
Well, it's the fact that we
have you actually listened to what I said?
We as a fan base,
Rio, you asked me 2 times.
We didn't like.
But the guy I know over there, yeah.
You have to
if you listen to it, I don't think you'd walk through that door and try to sit here.
I heard your comments. I've heard your comments.
We didn't like the way you divided.
The explanation was not good.
Okay, one thing I would say, right?
Go on.
In your defence and people that are looking at it, right? Maybe I wasn't clear enough in my delivery, right?
Yeah.
But the same fact applies. I never once said Phil Foden is world class and Bukayo Saka isn't.
Well, let's find out.
So for the record, are you saying neither are world class?
Right, this is why I wanted to go with this. I wanted to do something.
Let's hold fire on that. It's actually irrelevant because you brought this court case.
Hang on a minute.
Doesn't matter if he believes
You know
it
what?
or
Let's
not.
make that the last question.
That will be the last question. Let's end on that question.
I want to do a quick comparison, if we can, between the young talents that we see in the Premier League, for example, and those that are playing in the Champions League as well. And you were saying earlier on, Phil Foden, in the Premier League, 23 games, 8 goals and 7 assists. And we're saying that Phil Foden is world class at this point.
I think you've got to be looking at him like that. I think for what he does for the team, he's important to the team. The way of assists, goals.
Pause that. Can you explain to us what is looking at him like that? What does that mean?
So the context is, I think you've got to be looking at him like that, man, because of what he's doing at the moment, and then play it now. I think you've got to be looking at him like that. I think for what he does for the team, he's important to the team. The way with assists, with goals, with the rhythm of the games, especially this season. I think he's got to be in the conversation and nearing that at least. Got to be in the conversation or nearing that at least. It wasn't. He is. That's the difference. Listen. We've got a train.
I'd just like to say, listen.
The driver's outside.
This case was brought to us erroneously by falsified quotes from Mr. Bayer. It was then defended by Robbie Lyle on the falsified quotes of Mr. Bayer, and then they was trying to justify Bukayo Saka being world class on the basis of his performance for England.
Mr. Bayer.
On that basis, we are done here.
Mr. Bayer, I'm leaning towards
we ain't done
Steve and Rio.
I just said we're done with
Wait.
Mr.
Steve, can you listen to what you're saying,
don't
please?
tell me you've wasted my time because there's charges coming. There's charges coming your way.
Let him speak.
There's charges coming your way. A, for perjury, and B, you said Ferdinand was better than Zidane. So my office are working on charges towards you. So you better come correct now.
Can I play the rest of the clip?
Come correct.
Go on, play the rest of the clip then.
In that case, let's have a look at Bukayo Saka. 23 Premier League games, which is the same. 10 goals, which is 2 more. 7 assists, which is the same as Phil Foden. Why is he not world class?
Because I don't think he's done it at the top level, winning trophies in a team like this.
I would like to pause it there. So he carried on with what? Sorry, she says, why is he not world class? And he says, because I don't think he's such and such. He's basically implying within that statement that Phil Foden is and Saka isn't.
No, I'm not.
That's what. Yes, you are.
No, your interpretation of it is very wrong. Like, I don't understand how you come to that. Like,
Joel, we've proved you wrong about 15 times.
Did you come to that through listening to that now?
Mr. Bayer. You need to come up with something now.
I'm asking. Right, let me look through my papers.
I don't understand it.
Judge, can I ask that we just dismiss this load of bollocks and get out of it?
I think the argument here is the tone implied by Mr. Ferdinand.
So now
more
we're
than
changing
anything.
it to tone.
Yeah, the tone.
When has tone
implied-
ever been something
the
to bring
tone
someone to court for? Tone.
Mr. Ferdinand.
I would also like to request our costs are covered by Mr. Bayer for this
thank
nonsense
you.
as well.
Jeff Bayer will cover court costs. He will
Not guilty, thank you, Hutch.
cover
We're out.
punitive damages.
He hasn't even said whether. He hasn't even defined what's
I
world
want
class or not.
defamation of character
I'm
in there.
throwing out these charges.
Thank you.
They are.
I want an official apology, by the way. I request an apology from Robbie,
Yes.
Harry,
Yes.
and Culture Cans, please.
Okay,
as
I'm
well.
ordering that so it's official.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Bayer. Charges are coming.
Can I,
your way.
can I just
You just pause. Your mouth's got you in enough trouble. My fee is high, so you better get working. See you in a bit.
Judge 360? No further questions. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know what you think.
You could
in the
be going to
comments.
prison, bruv.
No.
Let us know in the comments.
Don't worry, Rio. Comment section, let me know. There's charges coming for him anyway, but if you
Boy.
need more charges, let me know.
Misquoted. This should be called misquoted.
3 to 5 for Joel.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you soon. Peace.